2, 1.
But here we go.
Right
we
into
got
it.
Laura sitting down against Sandstorm. We've got Kaya versus Teska. So this is Sandstorm's go-to pick for the day. He's made it in the top 8 after a winners round 1 fall into the elimination bracket, taking out a lot of very tough opponents.
Yeah.
And now we're going into this game number 1.
Boom.
I'm just
Landing all
excited.
these stairs.
I wonder, because if Wes is beating Sandstorm in the Boots Ditto, right, that means Lores has the Boots experience if he's playing against Wes all the time in South America. So let's see how this plays out and how different the playstyle is in this matchup. Because watching Sandstorm versus Lores, like you said, you think Lores is eventually going to be the best player in the world at some point.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, what? The weapon throw was so good there.
whew. Not enough to KO though, because Demon Island, like, huge.
Yeah, huge blast zones. Not a huge map in terms of how much to play on, but definitely huge blast zones.
Yeah.
Sandstorm gets that first knockout, and yeah, Laura is probably really relying on that side sig to knock out. Didn't end up working out. Recovery not going to do it either. We need like D-Light and sig unarmed. Even the Spear Sarah's not going to be able to do it because he drifts against the side of the stage. And Sandstorm with the gravity catch neutral signature catches Laura's fast falling, and that is enough extra credit to feel comfy, I feel.
Yeah. I mean, he did some damage there. Maybe not like everything he wanted, but he definitely did damage, and that's all you want. But already, though, evened up just by one combo from Lores.
I don't know. I imagine after a certain point, it stops getting tilting to get hit by side light, D-Light, side air on Spear with your dodge up. But I mean, when I see that happen, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I just had to watch myself take that much damage for 3 seconds. That is brutal. Sandstorm responding with kind, though. Use that side air. Here's the active input to go forward. Gravity cancel down light right afterwards. N-Light trying to catch the landing from Lores. Side lights forward, avoids one side sig. Can he avoid the next?
And Sandstorm dodging around, though. Gets hit by that sidelight into recovery. Goes for another one.
Sidelight recovery. Oh, he didn't have it. He couldn't gravity cancel sidelight twice because he started with that first one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think it would have been perfect there. Waits at the down sigs. Wall slip coming through there. Sandstorm really made that count. N-Light pushes him off the side of the stage. Weapon throw stops the gravity cancel down light. Otherwise, that would have been the stock.
Wow.
Okay, that was... You were really just betting the farm there, Sandstorm. Down sig came through, and Laura's just kind of like, what? Sarazim gets him recovery off the side.
Yeah, and Lores takes the lead here.
Sandstorm is one of the few players that I think will just do that. Like in neutral, he's like, you know what? I could throw a downlight here, or I could just side sig you.
I mean, in the past, we've seen it work out for him quite a lot.
That's how he would get so many knockouts with Vortex on the down sig, right? Just leaping forward, launching him off the side of the stage. And Teska down sig on Boots is pretty similar now that I think about it with what it covers. But either way, Laura is in a lead here. A lot of damage coming up there. That side air just barely enough. If he held forward, he would have lurched forward and it wouldn't have had enough force. So it's good for him to hold back there. Boots are like, the more you move with the move that you're using, the less damage it tends to do. So that Sair is always really good to be mindful of.
Ooh.
Sidelight, downlight Sair. Sandstorm now very close to losing this last stock.
Yeah, definitely. And the DC, that's going to do it. Wow. Lores takes game 1.
Yeah, very convincingly, too. There was not really any moment there where I felt like Sandstorm was mixing up his options out of disadvantage state where Lores had to change anything. Like, Lores just kind of looked at him and he was like, well, I'll sidelight when you dash, and then I'll downlight side air afterwards. Happened about 3 times.
Yeah.
And then a down sig on the landing there. It felt like Sandstorm was really struggling to get anything started with the Boots or the gauntlets.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty close, pretty even at the very beginning, but Lores just started to punish Sandstorm for throwing out too many, SIGs and stuff that wasn't going to hit.
Do you think? Oh, okay. This goes against everything that I thought Sandstorm was going to be doing this week.
Yeah.
He breaks at the Mordex after 1 loss. And this might just be what he feels like he has to do to win against Kaya. Yeah, I think when I think about Kaya, I think it's pretty difficult to approach with the character, especially sometimes on a spear. But when you have to be approached, Kaya's just so good at being defensive, and I think Sandstorm might be a little bit more comfy here because this is the character that he brought Impala to game 5 on. But oh my goodness, he's just kind of getting destroyed.
Lores is on fire here. He's just putting out the damage and getting these KOs.
Oh, and I'm so concerned because like this happens every once in a while where I'm like, is this going to be the character that Sandstorm plays the entire time? And then he goes into Mordex, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is your confidence that broken? Sidelights him once for a whip down sig. Wake up downlight into Sair. So much extra credit being tacked on here, and Lores is not even close to being knocked out.
Yeah, I mean, Loras has almost laughed him in damage here. Gets that Sandstorm though. Not that end light. Goes for the DC, gonna get punished though. Loras.
Well,
GC D-Light.
The punish is just taking forever, right?
Yeah.
Like we're seeing the results of him going for these hard-hitting moves. All of a sudden, Loras has been better at that than anybody that I've seen today. He's constantly in a position where he's reacting to when his opponents dash off the stage, and he uses the weapon toss to guard his head, no matter what kind of ground pounder they're trying to use. It interrupts it and then gets the damage.
Oh.
And I think he tossed him the wrong way.
Yeah, definitely.
He had to toss him backwards. That was an accident.
Yeah, that had to be a misinput.
You have active input on Mordex's down sig, so you could toss them forwards or back. And the back, I think, would have knocked out. Still, he cleans it up, but still, that's a rare blunder.
Yeah. I mean, you can't be making that, you know, this far into the tournament. Loras already has Sandstorm, like, almost black in color.
Yeah, it is rough. I think a Pogo would just have enough force. Okay, recovery, even after hitting him in the side of the stage.
Yeah.
Takes him off the top. Loras in a similar game state that we saw. Oh, okay, Sandstorm. Go off, unarmed. That gravity cancel sidelight was crazy fast.
Yeah, like that was just a insanely fast combo. Gets the dodge here.
Caught the landing. He's low on jumps. Use the recovery. Downer sends him right back off stage. Dash him, ground pound. Move the dare in the wrong direction. Dare sends it back on stage. Neutral sig off the top. Sandstorm nearly 0 to knockouts in there.
Wow.
I think he got hit by 1 attack during that entire stock, and he brings it back to dead even.
That was crazy. I mean, Loras had a whole stock lead, and now it's back to even almost.
Nair could start. He knocks him into the wall. Nair again. Recovery hits. Doesn't go for the stair. He's sweating on the top of the stage, and Loras fights his way back to the stage. Amazing he was able to get those 2 hits there because he had nothing else to work with. Nair off the side of the stage again. Sandstorm, does he prep another scythe here? No, he doesn't even want to go for it. And Loras Sair down airs on. Dare, double dare, silent D-light side air. That's enough. Loras just barely clutches that game. And it's weird that I have to say that because he was ahead of clean, full clean stock, but I feel like if that didn't connect there, that was Sandstorm's game to lose.
Yeah.
That was, and only on Brawlhalla was that Sair knocking out.
Yeah, I mean, Sandstorm, he started to figure something out there on the side. He was cooking. That was getting a little bit dangerous for Loras.
I don't think he goes off the scythe. I think he stays on the scythe there.
No, definitely, yeah.
Loras was dodging in ways that Sandstorm was able to read very heavily, and he wants to go back to Brawlhalla of all stages. Okay, here we go. Sandstorm back against the wall. This is elimination bracket. He's out at 7th if he doesn't win 3 games in a row against Loras from South America, who's already made so many upsets today against North American players, PR'd even higher than Sandstorm. Here we go, game 3.
Yeah, and I mean, Sandstorm, I feel like he hasn't been doing as much with the gauntlets here.
He might be trying.
But yeah, he's getting damage though. It's going even here. Gets that D-Sig.
Side air. Oh, he went for gravity cancel neutral sig. I guess I got neutral, like expecting a dodge in maybe. Loras just recovered too high. Oh, he tried to punish it and got caught by the backswing of the spear sidelight. That's brutal.
That dash change, that got him.
Oh. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what it was. I didn't even think about it. Goes off, dodges in place, tries to get Loras to react to the dodge in place, and doesn't go for it. Downlight, kicks him away. Weapon throw. Downlight again. Such an excellent edge guard.
GC D-Light. I mean, that always feels great to hit. Like, GC D-Light
and Sandstorm
right on
like,
the top.
There's a lot of scythe maneuvers for knocking out because it's like, it's basically a puzzle game trying to find out how you knock out people with scythe sometimes because it has so little guaranteed things. And gravity cancel downlight active input for the kick forward is one of Sandstorm's favorite ways to finish off stocks. It's like an empowered unarmed sidelight. And he's avoiding everything from Loras right now. I can't believe the movement that's coming out from them. Finally, a Sair comes through. And Loras evens things up pretty quick.
Yeah, definitely very close game here. A lot closer than before. Sandstorm, though, has a scythe in hand. He's been doing big things off of this. Loras, though, juggling him with these nairs.
4. The sider comes through, and he tried to read a fastball. Sair down air, weapon throw. Can Sandstorm even make it back? He can't. That's it. What a stock. Sandstorm demolished. Now 1 stock left to play with, potentially for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah. I mean, Loras has been cooking him up with the bow.
Okay, Sandstorm's opportunity here. Has Loras off the side of the stage. 1 good dodge could be the stock, ground pound, but Loras has stopped that with a weapon throw towards the sky every single time. Weapon throw goes through. Loras fights unarmed, waiting for that new spawn. He's trying to take center, and Sandstorm lets him have it. Side light. Nice read of the dodge down. Gets the neutral light into recovery. Dare would do it. Ground pound clashes. The neutral light. Gravity gets the neutral light into nothing, and Loras gets the side light. D-light. Side air. Tries to go off with that side air there, and Sandstorm gets the turnaround down air. All right, there's a chance.
There's a chance. Only Sandstorm.
Oh, side light,
Gets the
side
read.
light. Oh, he dodges right through with the dash. Another neutral light, waits for the dodge down, gets the recovery, doesn't get the down air.
Oh.
Nice neutral light, tries to go for the double end light, but Loris is not dodging down anymore. Recovery does hit, weapon throw into pickup, but doesn't get the neutral sig. Loris can't land the down sig, gets it, is that it? And it's Sandstorm set flying off the left side of the stage as Loris 3-0s Sandstorm and moves on into top 6 here at Dreamhack Valencia. What an amazing set.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Forcing Sandstorm off the legend that he picked for the event, going to the Mordex, and then beating him all in kind. And it was like